in. Would you like to do the introductions for the top team we see?
This is Dominate Dominion tournament number 6. This is the round of 4. We have blind pick bandits versus UNC Domination, this is UNC Domination's second appearance in the Dominate Dominion tournaments. Very nice to have them back. On the top of the list here, we have blind pick bandits, Talith PA playing as Darius, Jjaja playing as Malphite, Elalya playing as Warwick, Aesh playing as Lulu, Aparkhurst playing as Malzahar. I'm one half your casting duo today. I am Gandair, and with me is
Chobra here, and on the bottom half of the screen we see UNC Domination, Bellagion on Wukong, Rikukun on Bloodlord Vladimir, Cauldrath on Ahri, IvilKutyabolzov on Vayne, and Vaticide on Pantheon.
I was told, believe it or not, I got a pronunciation guide for that name.
I'm figuring it out now.
IvilKutyabolzov.
Yep, I figured it out after as I looked at it. I was like, there's probably something hidden there. I did figure it out. So those are the teams we have now. We have loaded in and items being bought, and I am seeing. Okay, so as I mentioned, I only play Dominion for fun. I'm not very familiar with any of the specific strategies, but I'm looking at the 2 Doran shields coming out from Malphite, and I can see, of course, given Malphite's kit, why that would be a good pickup. But I was surprised when I first saw it. I saw it in a normal, and I saw someone pick up 2 Doran shields, and I was like, I didn't even know Doran shield was included in Dominion. Now, do you see that often on anyone who synergizes well with armor?
I see it on Malphite. I see it on Udyr. There's a double Doran shield, like turtle stance bottom lane build with Udyr. Whoever just messaged me on Skype, I can't tab over during a game or it crashes my recording. I'm sorry about that. I will get to you after the game. And yeah, and sometimes it'll be like Doran shield null magic mantle if they're going against like an AP bottom or something like that. But yeah, it's a nice solid opener. Gives you a boost to hit points, gives you a boost to HP per 5, and with the way that fights tend to be a little bit more protracted at the upper levels of play, then I think it works really well.
And the game has begun, so we're gonna look at Vladimir going bot lane against Malzahar. It looks like Malzahar has picked up a tier, so is that gonna be just standard AP then, or would that possibly be built into a Manamune?
I'd say it goes into a Manamune. I think that's probably what he's going to be doing with it. You don't see a lot of, especially if it's bottom lane, you don't see a lot of AP. Malz and Vaticide looked like he was going to do something there for a second, but I guess deciding against it at the end. We got the little click war back and forth up here as 2 teams exchange a little bit of damage between each other. Talith PA they're trying to aim for, got the potion already gone down. We got Wukong diving in and trying to stealth on out, but that doesn't work under a neutral tower because you get revealed. Elalya going to be the first one to get taken out. Bellagion getting taken out next. Vaticide, maybe Talith PA for number. Yep, there we go. Talith PA. Ivil is next, and it looks like Cauldrath does manage to get away there. Looks like going to move up, try and get a interrupt on here. Oh, misses just narrowly with that, though. Vaticide needs to click that tower, and it looks like he's going to interrupt Elalya from capturing it. And the windmill fight being a little bit prolonged today.
Yeah, it hasn't prolonged, and it helps that Cauldrath got away with pretty decent health, but again, blue team coming out with 4 versus 2 of the rest of purple team a little bit late on that movement, and meanwhile, Malzahar was able to take out Riku on Vladimir and neutralize that point, so they had a pretty hefty lead for a little bit there, already leading 490 to 467, and Windmill has now gone into the blue team's control. We'll see if Cauldrath, Bellagion, and Ivil can do anything here. They do get the charm on Talith. They do jump in, but Talith putting out a lot of damage. He is going to be versus them. He's forced to back off. He gets condemned against the wall. Can Ivil finish it off? Yes, Ivil gets the kill. Meanwhile, Cauldrath was also finished off with Elalya, and Ivil now taking a lot of tower damage, but no, does not get finished off. Lulu just doing everything she can to catch up. Yes, gets the combo down to finish her off with the Glitter Lance, and now Bellagion running very low. A Wild Growth comes out to save Aesh on Lulu, and Jjaja on Vaticide. Malphite is going to win out if they're just going to duel it 1v1, but Vaticide just wants to disrupt that cap because the tower has been neutralized by the minions in the meanwhile. So Vaticide just trying to stay alive as long as possible to neutralize it and stall them while the rest of his team is able to catch up back top lane.
Doing a very, very good job delaying that for an extremely long time there. Do not taunt the supports in Dominion. They fight back. as seen there with Lulu getting that double kill. And now Ivil and Cauldrath are going to come up here. The point has been captured, though, but Talith PA is going to arrive up at the top here. Now they're going to have a hefty advantage defending that point up at the windmill. Aparkhurst did get taken out at the bottom lane, along with Rikukun. So there's a little bit of an engagement down there. Unfortunately, I did not get that on camera. As two teams continue to do a little bit back and forth fighting on here up at the top. Elalya coming around from behind. Looks like Elalya is going to be going for Ivil. And there we go with the suppress. Ivil getting taken out. Smash, grab. That's what's going on. And Cauldrath is going to go ahead and back away, kiting them right into Bellagion as Vaticide and them team up on Jjaja. Jjaja getting taken down. Talith PA extended a little bit too far away from that tower, I think. Maybe could have held back a little bit and waited for them to come up to him. And sitting there on the tower. Up there we go with the taunt and the stun. Talith's going to get taken down. Elalya maybe going to be the next. Cauldrath tries to delay Aesh from being able to do any damage, but isn't able to. Bellagion trying to get on out of there. Whoa, misses narrowly with the Glitter Lance. And nope, walking that way. Malphite on the other end of that street. That's not the dark alleyway you want to walk down on. And trying to get a little bit of damage in before getting killed. Not able to really do that much. Cauldrath going to go ahead and be an Ivil over here. Maybe going to make a move, try and pick off Elalya. Yes, it looks like. Got the Condemn there. And nope. Between the Lulu ultimate and the HP, it looks like Elalya is going to escape very, very narrowly there. Maybe a little bit too much tunnel vision on Vayne. But that was a really narrow save by Elalya and Aesh.
Yeah, that was just really good play. Meanwhile, we did have Riku pushing up a little bit just to counteract the early pushes that Malzahar had against him. But now they are back at the middle of the lane, and we do see Talith PA actually catches Vaticide. The exhaust goes on both champions. Aparkhurst reacts first, coming up from bot lane. Can they finish off Vaticide? Vaticide just taking so much damage. The ultimate comes up for Aparkhurst, and then combined with the ultimate from Darius, easy kill. Will they be able to pick up Riku? Riku is already at about half health. Look at that damage coming up from Talith PA. If he can just put out a little bit more, his ultimate may be able to finish Riku up here. Oh, the suppression comes from Warwick to assist in that, and Talith PA picks up a double kill in bot lane.
Yeah, CDR reset champs, or cooldown reset champs, are my favorite types of champs. And Ivil going down to Aparkhurst. Aparkhurst doing a really good job of setting up that kill for Darius, intentionally giving that kill to Darius, I would say, in order to be able to enable him to use the ultimate again. And I think that's a really good play there. Vaticide jumping in, trying to delay this, and not being able to delay it for very long, unfortunately. Talith PA picking up another kill, but I think that's the way you want to do it when you're running Darius in your comp. And now with people freshly back from the summoner platform, Talith's going to have to get out of there. Nope, not quite going to be able to do it in time. Is Vayne going to be able to get that kill? Yes! Ivil does get the shutdown on Talith PA. Elalya going to drop down pretty quickly here, but might be able to escape before hitting the bottom. And Riku, oh, there we go. We got the Vlad ult, and I think that's going to be all we need to drop Elalya. We will... No!
Oh,
not quite.
Lives barely and picks up the health relic.
Wow, denying Riku that kill there. And Aparkhurst still down here at the bottom. A lot of action going on two ends of the map here, as there's stuff going on at the drill also.
And Aesh uses that wild growth to escape for a little bit longer, but isn't able to live much else because Vaticide hops on with a stun and that easy crit. Jjaja now has to defend the windmill all on his own against Bellagion and Vaticide. Bellagion is running pretty low, so he may be able to make something happen here. He's making a beeline for Bellagion, gets the disrupt, but now Vaticide on the other side, they're going to just keep trading back and forth. But Bellagion running solo, he's going to be taken out. Talith PA also has shown up. They may be able to finish off Vaticide here. Oh, he misses the burst, but he does hook him back in, and you know what, doesn't even use his ultimate. Easy kill. And his ultimate was in fact on cooldown because he used it on bot lane earlier after that reset to get that earlier damage before anyone died. But they do pick up the kill, so no problem there. So 4 capture points to 1 in favor of purple team. Or no, blue team. Excuse me. Completely switched that
Blind
up.
Pick Bandits is in charge right now in this game. Parker's getting caught out away from the tower, unfortunately, and it looks like he is going to get taken down, which is going to enable UNC Domination to take that bottom point there, as Ivil gets dived really hard over at the drill, and it looks like they're just trading 1 point for another point there while they are going to get the bottom back. It looks like they are going to lose the drill.
Man, so much action being just focused right in front of the purple team's platform as blue team just keeps on pushing one lane and then the other. They're pushing the drill and then back on the bottom at the boneyard. Purple just hasn't had much opportunity to come back from this. We do see Vaticide setting up right next to the tower right here on the blue side, but Malphite may be able to get here in time. Malphite does spot him. He's going to turn around. Vaticide should be able to get the neutralize, but definitely not the capture, at least not easily. Jjaja does show up, gets the disrupt, actually saves from the neutralize, so Vaticide has to return now. There is no point in sticking around. Needs to keep running, especially because this matchup, Malphite versus Pantheon, Jjaja wins out. Meanwhile, we see a lot of action going down at the Boneyard, and Talith picks up another kill. Oh no, that kill actually does go to Aparkhurst, and they will regain control of that while Bellagion now takes the drill back.
When you're in a position like this, Vaticide trying to backdoor there is a very, very good move, as it draws people away from your end of the map to have to deal with you, which means your allies, once they come back from the summoner pad, have less enemies in their face. So it's a pretty solid strategy. But, you know, it does have its... I tell people not to call me on Saturdays. Let me bury my phone under a bunch of things real quick so that people can't hear it. I hate it when that happens. And it looks like Blind Pick's still in absolutely firm control of this game with, you know, on average 4 towers to 1, as it has been for the last few minutes.
Yeah, Blind Pick does have a commanding lead. Of course, a comeback could happen, but it's not looking too good for UNC Domination right now. We see Cauldrath and Bellagion. They do run into Aesh. The charm does not land, so Aesh is going to turn right back around and say, nope, I'm going to wait until my teammates show up. Meanwhile, we see that Ivil actually tried to come in once again with that backdoor, but you know what? The suppression comes in. Talith is just going to jump right onto her. Doesn't even actually need to finish the ultimate. So much burst damage coming out from both of the channels. Meanwhile, Aesh did get caught by Cauldrath. Will Cauldrath finish her off? No, gets turned into a kitten, but Aesh finished off. Meanwhile, again at the Boneyard, Aparkhurst pressuring Riku, and Riku running down very, very low.
Yeah, over on the opposite end of the map, from there we got Cauldrath and Elalya fighting Talith, PA, and Bellagion. Over at the drill, we got Vaticide and Jjaja down at the bottom. We got Aparkhurst and Riku. Riku doing a really good job of trying to delay, but not quite able to hang on to that. Aparkhurst is going to get that neutral. Ivil coming down, going to try and stop this before they're able to secure that tower. Elalya coming around from behind there, and maybe, ooh, get the ace. 5 people down. Go get that drill, Malphite. Go get the drill, Malphite. Malphite, that's not the drill. Oh, you're really on hit points. Never mind.
Yeah, I did pick up that kill next to the drill, but unfortunately was forced to back out in case they got picked off. But the GG's already come out, and it is 443, 239, 4 points to 1. It's not just looking too good for UNC Domination. While Cauldrath being bursted down at the entrance to the summoner platform, and Ivil and Riku pretty much being zoned in, sieged into their own platform. Not much they can do with Elalya, just not even being afraid of that laser. Barely takes any damage. They're going to come back out to Riku. Riku tried to get the Hemoplate down, and it did, but it's not going to matter too much at this point. Ivil coming back with a vengeance with that revive, but nothing will come of that in terms of kills, and the game looks to be over at this point.
There is no way they can get 2 towers. They'd have to get 1 neutral. They'd have to actually get 1 neutral and 1 capped. And there's just physically not enough time left in the game to do that. And this victory is going to go to Blind Pick Bandits.